Can't see where the lens is. Should have done this before I turned the camera on, huh? Where are you there? There we go. All right. I'm not totally organized, but I'm not really 100%. Okay, so I gotta do some streams here, folks. I thought I'd turn the coffee on here. Turn the camera on. Just to rally up some peeps here. Get some people happening, get some folks showing up. But I gotta do the stream situation here, and we're gonna end a whole bunch of streams and create new ones because this is the way you want it. I'm just your streaming slave. Me. Oh man. Oh, this stuff, I hate this stuff. Oh, man, I hate it. Oh, it's gross. Oh, man, it works, but it's gross. I guess that's why I could never be a drug addict. I don't like squirting stuff up my nose. Alright, so let's just get organized here. Create some events. Okay. How do we do this here? We need a duck outside stream first, right? Ducks outside. Alright, here we go. Is there anybody? Only 6 people have shown up. That's bizarre. YouTube's not working. Okay. Where am I here? Just bear with me because I'm setting up streams. YouTube notification's not working this morning. YouTube, eh? Isn't it just awesome how their system is so good? And today's date is the 10th, all day. All day. There we go. Let's create the event so that you can see your duckies. Hello, Digger Pete, Sarah, Raging Blacktops, TJ, Amelia. Oh. Sorry, I'm subjecting you to this right now, but I gotta get the show on the road here, sick or not. You know what I mean? I gotta do this. You know, even though I should be laying in bed and doing nothing, I gotta keep pounding away here because that's just what I do. I was thinking last night. I was thinking, you know, like streaming is nice because you don't have to do any editing, but it's real time consuming, as in real time. You know what I mean? Like it's not like when you're editing, you can do a bunch of pre-work and you know you can edit a whole bunch of stuff ahead of time, and you know you can sort of gear up if you're sick like this, and you know you can still throw something up and not really be doing anything because you can be in bed sick, but you can't when you're streaming because it's real time. So it's real time consuming. So that's the problem with being live and sick. No, I'm not feeling better. Okay, let's create another event. So we got the outdoor stream working. Okay, the outdoor stream's working. We're live outside, folks. Let's create another event. The goose shed. Yeah, I gotta keep this in my head straight because they're numbered. Okay. I gotta remember which encoder is which here in my head. I was confused last night doing this because I couldn't remember what encoder was which. Probably something to do with the fact that I was sick. Oh, I'm still sick. But you know, I'm the kind of sick that just sucks because it's not the kind of, you know, in bed, debilitated, you're screwed sick. You know what I mean? It's just you're drained sick. It's not the kind of sick, you know, where you just get it over with, and you're laying in bed and you're really sick, you know, and you know that, okay, well, from this point on, I gotta get better. But right now, I'm at that stage. Am I gonna get it worse? That's what I'm worried about. I'm just like I'm teetering the edge of sickness. And you know, if you push yourself and you're teetering on the edge, how sick you can get. You can get real sick. Okay, so the goose shed's live. I'm working as fast as I can here, folks, just for you. Okay, so that's the front of the barn. It's real foggy doing this too. So last night, because I slept in the middle of the day with this pretend teetering sickness, or whatever you want to call it, I was up ridiculous long time last night. Late. Oh, it was bad. It was late. I was watching ducks on the internet. I couldn't believe it. I was sitting in the living room watching ducks. Had a lot of ideas though when I was watching the ducks. Got to move another camera. Barn front. I got to move a camera 1 foot higher in the goose shed and 1 foot higher in the back of the barn. I'm thinking just a foot higher would give us a little better view. Don't want to go too high. I still want to keep it like personal, up close and personal with the ducks. But I was watching last night and I was thinking, you know, another foot higher. So I'm gonna do that. I don't know if it'll happen today. I called my neighbor on getting my driveway blown because I gotta go to the food bank. I'm thinking I got 62 dozen eggs here to go to the food bank. That's what it's looking like. It's gonna be a good haul for the food bank. Like a really, really good haul. Oh man. Okay, I'm on my last event, folks. The last live stream right now. I'm doing the last one. Okay? I'm so glad you people are patient, putting up with me, watching me work like this. But you know, if I don't get the streams up, people will be freaking. I'll be getting in the chat, you know, Matt, there's no other streams up. We really want to watch you and the coffee. We want to see the ducks. We love you, but we love the ducks more. Plus, we don't want to listen to you whining sick, you useless human being. All you do is whine. There's always something to whine about in your life. Oh man, this headache. I'm delusional. I am. I think this is the last stream. Just come on. I want to get on. I want to get this over with. I'm rambling. Is YouTube notifications working yet? Still, no, only 35 people yet. Something's going wrong on the notifications. I think it's because I stream too much. I think that's why YouTube's not sending notifications out, because I stream too much. Okay, all streams. Okay, I just lost my own stream. Okay, it looks like here the back is live stream, live. We're live. Okay, we're live. We're totally live. Okay. Right note. I gotta get. When I go to the food bank, I gotta get toothpaste because I opened up my last one this morning, and I need toilet paper. That's what I'm on my food bank run, which is if my neighbor comes and gets me cleaned out today. I phoned him, but he didn't answer me. He didn't call me back yet. Watch him show up in the middle of the stream and I'll have to stop. because I'll have to get dressed. Okay, I'm getting the pop-up chat here so I can talk to you folks. Oh, Dr. Josh Axe, is coffee bad for you? There's a video on YouTube, is coffee bad for you? I'm just looking right now, I guess because there's coffee in my title. Right now my recommendations is coffee good for you? Or is coffee bad for you? Alright, let's get this show on the road, have a coffee, get on with my day, whatever my day is going to consist of, being this half person that I am. So, let's talk about what's happening here. Last night, because I was up all night, I did some things. One, I watched my ducks for a ridiculously long time. I found it really quite entertaining. I was watching the goose shed. I'm going to raise that up about a foot, I think. A little higher. I think a little higher. And then, so it can get a little more. I'm going to try. I'm going to play with it. Let's see. So, 62,000. What's 62,000? I'll receive an email from Samuel later today, Juanita. Well, okay. All right. Okay. So, what I did last night. We know I got this humidity problem in the barn. I got that little 6-inch, well, it's actually 5 3/4-inch squirrel cage blower fan on the back of the barn, which is too small for what we're trying to do. And I need a fan because I'm going to redesign the hatcher to I've got some redesigning to do. So I need a fan for the hatcher, and I need a bigger fan for the barn. So the last couple of days, actually, Maggie sent me a link, and I didn't realize on Amazon they had them, but they didn't have the size we need, of course, because when you go from 5 3/4-inch fan diameter wheel to 8-inch, you basically go into commercial industrial stuff, because the 5 3/4-inch size or 6-inch wheel size is pretty standard. They're all over the place for like $100-$150 on the internet for a blower. But as soon as you get to the big 8-incher size, then you become OEM commercial contractor stuff. Commercial industrial, I should say, not contractor, commercial industrial. So, and the prices accordingly. I looked all over, and I wasted 2 nights looking at fans, and they're like, the cheapest one I found, an 8-inch, and you got to be careful when you buy the cheapest too. That's another thing you got to be careful about, is because of the cubic feet per minute. Big variance. Like you could find a cheap one for 800 cubic feet, and then you'll find the good one that does 1,100 cubic feet per minute, and it's the same size, still an 8-inch, but it's the motor that's on it. So, anyways, I'm searching. I went to the website of the brand that I have, because it's but it is 20 years old, but it is a good brand. It works, no problems, and it's serviceable. So I couldn't believe it, but with duty, taxes, shipping, and everything, it's $400 for a fan. I crapped. So, anyways, that's why the first night I choked hard on it. I said $400 US dollars. There's something wrong. So anyways, I found on Amazon there's a model, and it was better. It was 400 Canadian. It was still $400. It's like, my God, that's crazy. So anyways, like, just get your head around that, people. $400 for a fan. It's just so. I had a model number. I had a whole bunch of model numbers down. I wrote them down here. Different model numbers. And I thought to myself, I gotta do a lot more searching. So then I searched this model number on eBay, and it brought up this listing of an old one. Looks identical to what I have, but an 8-inch. And the guy had the new model number, but he had also the old model number in the title. So when I searched the model number I was looking for, it was $228 US, and then with the shipping and taxes, it was 400. The guy had it for sale. Uh, well, it worked out to $151 for a used one, but the pictures look brand new. Like it looks like it's never been used. He says it's never been used. It looks like it's. He says it's still in the box. Well, so that's a good sign that it never got installed. It is older. It does use a little bit more power. Um, Instead of 2.5 amp draw, the new one motor, it has a 5 amp draw. So it draws twice as much power. But it's not the end of the world. It's like $250 US cheaper. And it's the old one, and it looks identical. The motor looks identical to the one I have, same design. So that means it's serviceable. Anyways, I thought to myself, and it's 900 CFM instead of 1100. So I thought that's still better because I'm only running about 200, I think 237 or 250 CFM. So it's like 4 times the volume. So we'll get rid of the moisture in the barn, and that gives me a blower to install on the hatcher because I want to go with an external fan on the hatcher to get the fan out of the inside of the hatcher, because that's the problem, is the fan inside the hatcher gets covered with the little fluff dander, and it really grinds the motor up. And you got to take every hatch, you got to take the fan apart and clean the motor out, and then re-oil it. And it only lasts one single hatch every single time. And then the motor, by the end of the hatch, the motor on the fan is running really slow. It's not the same air volume. So, and I'm thinking it'll be quieter too. I think because the fan will be outside the hatcher, there should be less noise. There should be, in theory. So that's and I'm going to rubber mount it. Same as the barn fan. Actually, when the new one gets here for the barn, I'm going to rubber mount it. I had an idea last night on how to make a rubber mount. So no, that's what happened here on that. And I ordered another light bulb for the yard light because there's something wrong with the yard light. Last night wouldn't turn on, wouldn't turn on, wouldn't turn on, and then it did on the third attempt. So the bulb's done. So I bought a bulb off of Amazon last night so that I can, then I gotta get a lift here to change the bulb. It's like, I can't do it. You know something? I was looking at the light. I was standing in the driveway last night, looking at the light, going, "Why won't you start, you bugger?" And because the bulb wouldn't even light up. So the bulb's done, eh? Because it's like that temperature thing, and then I let it sit for a while, trying to start, and then went back, unplugged it, and then tried it again, and she was warming up to arc across. But I I was looking at it, going, "How did I install that?" Because I did it by myself on a ladder. And I was like, how did I do that? Like, I don't even, like, I'm looking at it because it's very, very heavy. And I'm like, how did I, like, it's amazing. You know, when you're all by yourself here and you have to do stuff, it's amazing what you can do by yourself. And then you forget how you did it. It's like, because I'm looking up there, I was like, because I can't even get my head around how how I did this. Like, because I was thinking if I can put it up with a ladder, why can't I change the bulb in it? You know what I mean? Like, why can't you? I'm looking at, well, I can't because I got to get behind the fixture. And I can't remember how I got behind the fixture and hung it up there all at the same time. Anyways, it's like I stood there. I'm still baffled. I don't know how I did it, and I know I did it by myself because it was one of those by myself projects. So the video of Doug yesterday, after that, Doug left me. he had enough. He came over, he got over to the point where his nose was touching me, and then he just decided he had enough once his nose touched me, and he just flipped around and went and laid it on the other end of the couch again. It was the strangest thing. Oh. Make sure I have good earth ground. For what? What do I need a good earth ground for? I don't understand. I'm not doing anything to need to be grounded. I'm confused, folks. We got these cryptic messages again coming through on the chat. Partial sentences. I'm supposed to figure out. What is notification just working now? 21 minutes into this earth ground for the lift. Oh, I haven't got a lift here yet. YouTube is not working this morning. So I got like over 60 dozen eggs for the food bank. I'm hoping to do a food bank run today. That's the plan. So I'm gonna have to edit a video. Somebody sent me a message, I forget who it was, sent me an email about why there was no straw in the GoFundMe. And the reason there was no straw in the GoFundMe is because we had an anonymous donor pay for the straw. So that's why. I had somebody do an anonymous specifically for straw, specifically for barley straw. Actually, they weren't willing to pay for wheat or oat straw. They said, if you can get barley straw, here's the money to buy barley straw. So that's why on the GoFundMe there was no straw on the deal, but it was anonymous. The person didn't want to be known. Well, they normally don't want to be known anyways. Oh, I won't need to be reminded about empty cartons, Juanita. I got no cartons here. Oh. I sent you an email, go read it. Oh, Kathy, you're a little bit bossy, huh? Just like go read it right now. I don't do too well at being bossed around, Kathy. I get triggered. You know me. I get triggered kind of guy. No. So what else? So I got the fan for the barn, so that means we got a fan for the hatcher. I need to get stainless steel screws. Yeah, I should write this down. I need stainless steel screws for the inside of the hatcher. I gotta find a place to buy them. Stainless screws. And I need electronic motor control. Because the fan is going to have to be controlled. That's my. I'm getting all the stuff ready here for the hatcher because we got to tear the hatcher apart. No, everything else I can get locally, but there's certain things I can't get. So we're going to be. That's going to be a project that's going to be starting here really soon. Actually, is wheeling the hatcher out of the corner of the back. No, Tina, you can't use the dimmer switch for the fan. Well, you can if you want to burn the motor out. Have a lot of hum. You need a motor control to properly control the motor speed. because the problem is if you go dimmer switch lowers the voltage too low, then it won't work. Or motor control, like I think it's 60 volts. It won't go below 60 volts. Forget how exactly it works. I just know one thing: dimmer switches and motors not a good. You can have a problem. That's in a fire. So, but we're going to do a little bit of a redesign on the hatcher because I gotta get. I'm not going to go through what I did before on the fan, and we got to re-insulate it. Got to take the insulation that's in it out and redo it so that it has a little less temperature fluctuation inside and easier to control. So that's the plan. It's going to be a lot of screwing around, but I know what I got to do because, well, I've always known when I built the hatcher. After I used it, I realized I did a lot of things wrong on it. Will I have to move electronic equipment in the back room? Well, Janie, I'm thinking I'm going to have to do a massive rearrange in the back room is what's going to happen. The electronic equipment needs to be back there because I'm going to be streaming the hatch. So I need a control room, media control room back there for the operation here, for the live stream operation. So the back room is gonna I got a major rearrange back there, like major moving things around. So I might have to put another table. A bigger room would be nice, yeah, it would be. I think I'm gonna just have to need another table, or hang something off the wall or something for the equipment. I got some figuring to do. It's gonna take days to lay that back room up for this hatch, and still have all the equipment back there. Plus, I need to run I need a couple more circuits back there to run this as I can't. I know I do. Because I just know it's time for some fresh power in the back room. Ideally 2 circuits. Ideally, and then I can run because I've got like too much running back there now already. So. Like way too much running actually. It needs an update. So we can pull this hatch off live. You know. Hatcher humidity bother the computers. There's very little humidity in the room. The humidity is inside the machines. That's where the humidity is. It's inside the hatcher and inside the incubator. It's not in the room. If it's in the room, your incubator and your hatcher ain't doing the job because you got a real problem on your hands. It's called a controlled environment inside the machine. So, but I need to order all these parts this month to get things happening. What I studied in college? Are you talking to me, Juanita? No, I didn't go to college. I did high school and then went out in the big brave world. I studied life, is what I did. I just a quick study. I just learned quick. Quick on my feet, as they say. There's something wrong this morning with the YouTube situation. It's all lies. Kathy, you're rambling on. You make no sense here. Or you guys are having a conversation without me here. That's possible. I'm telling you what's going on, and you're off chatting away about something else. The there's something wrong this morning. I'm going to check something here, folks. Oh, there's art. Hang on here. I want to just check here because yeah, there's something wrong. YouTube. Okay, is the back barn working? Front. Hang on here. There's something wrong. We got technical difficulties here this morning. No, it's working. YouTube has sandboxed us, folks. Yeah, we're live. Only one person watching the barn, and that's me. Where YouTube has shut us down here this morning. We're the back barn. Nobody's even on the back barn. So I'm thinking YouTube. Yeah, we got the YouTube's done to us. Everything's working. Well, there's no ducks there, anyways. Nobody is getting notified that I'm here today, other than the 50 some odd people that are here right now. The duckies are all outside. All right, well, that part's working. Everything, the stream is working. YouTube is just not telling anybody that we're here or what we're doing. Do you like to YouTube? Denise asked me, do I like YouTube? Well, I like, do I like YouTube? Like, is it, like, what do you mean, do I like YouTube? I use YouTube as a tool to share this experience. Does that mean I like it? I don't know. Like, do we have some name calling happening here? Oh, raging blacktops. Oh, he must have attacked somebody. Digger Pete hit him hard. Do I like cheese? Didn't need the emoji though, but yeah, I do like cheese. That's it, James. I like the tech, not the company. That's me. Okay, so that's my reply. Thank you, James. I'm not thinking the best here right today, as we know, I'm not really 100%, but I like the platform. Because if it wasn't for the platform, how would I do this? How would I stream the ducks? You know? Hello, Susie. Oh, you slept in. Lucky girl. I wish I could sleep in. Couldn't. You just started another one, you now, a few days ago. A lot of those other sites only allow you one stream though. Because I've gone to other sites to check them out, and they only allow you one single stream. Where like YouTube, you can stream like ridiculous numbers of streams. Well, like with me, I got 5 streams going right now. And if I had the bandwidth, I could just keep adding and adding and adding. I could have, like, if I had the bandwidth here, I could just keep adding. I think there's no limit to how many streams you can run. People are complaining about YouTube. Yeah, I know. It's bad what they're doing to creators. It really is. Like, I don't even put it this way. I can't even look anymore at the analytics, to see the like things. I think the ad revenue is so depressing. It's so depressing when you look at it. It really takes the wind out of your sails. And if you were like a creator that didn't have any other way of doing anything, to help you pay the bills, and you didn't have a good fan base that wanted your content and that were willing to help you to deliver the content, uh, you would have to quit YouTube and go get a job as a Walmart greeter. You would do better, you know. Like, well, the ads in the older videos. The problem is, Janie, is that that isn't where it's at. The older videos, the ad revenue now. What I've noticed is that the CPM, the cost per thousand they call it, is lower. The advertisers aren't paying a premium anymore. Not like before. It used to be like a really high dollar amount per thousand, and now it's shrinking. I've noticed a big drop on that because it used to be like on an average, like I think it was like about 550 average per thousand, and the last time I looked, it was around 3 per thousand. So what's happened is because the ad apocalypse there last spring, the advertisers have now realized like we're not paying these crazy prices, and they're doing low buys now on their per thousand ratio. So that hurts creators too, you know. Well, I just noticed that it's like it's changed, you know. That's the thing. I don't know. There's nothing better to watch. It's the YouTube. Just the Google AdSense determines the inventory, what's available. There is no answer, Janie. There really isn't. You know, there really is no answer. That's why so many creators are baffled right now. That's why I've got to get my artwork done. Gene did. Oh man, I don't know if I should share this with you. It's gonna be an awesome T-shirt, folks. You're gonna love it. I'm gonna show you. Jean did another drawing. She's sending it to me. She sent me a picture of it. Let me get it on the screen here. You're gonna love this. I love it. Jean is like she's taken over the art department on the Duck Adventure here. Are you ready, folks? This is so awesome. She's on. Where is she, anyways? What I'm gonna show you, folks, is so cool that it is like it's so cool. It's I just got to add a little bit of YouTube and the 50 ducks. I got to figure out how to do that yet. I might not even do 50 ducks. It might just be I might just leave it clean the way it is with just a little YouTube logo. But wait till you see this, folks. And it needs to be touched up digitally, but I'm not gonna not much to touch it. But wait till you see this. This is so awesome. Okay, are you ready? Okay, I gotta turn this camera around. Are you ready, folks? Are you ready? Okay, hang on. Look at that. Is that so awesome? She sent it to me last night. What do you think? People would be like, well, "What's with the penguins and the ducks on your T-shirt?" Right? Is that woman amazing? You know, like, what do you think, folks? Well, it's not just talented; it's the creativity in her head going. She's truly thinking out of the box, right? Come on, turn around, camera. Is that pretty cool looking? I love it. People would look at it and go like, "Wow, what are penguins and ducks?" Like, It's like, what? What is that? Why? You know, it's just so clean. It's just like, it's just one of the things that is like, okay, why? People would ask you, and it would be just like, what is the meaning of this T-shirt? You know what I mean? It's a conversation starter. Why are there penguins and ducks on your chest? I love it. She nailed it. So good. So she sent me two of them. What's the other one look like here? It's pretty well it's the same. Ah, no, the other one's a little better. This. I should have showed you this one instead. This is the one I like the best. It's basically the same thing. Okay, watch. Look. Okay, hang on. Come on, camera. Oh, I just hung. I'm hung. Okay, I've lost it. Oh, YouTube. Am I back? Come on. Oh, now I'm really blurry. Oh, now I'm really blurry. But it says 720. Oh. All right. Let's see. What technical difficulties, right? Right when I got something awesome to show you. Anyway, I'm gonna show it. We'll see if this works. All right. There you go. This is the one. I like this one better. Okay. There you go. This one's got a little better because the green, the brush strokes on the right hand side. So this is the one I like. That would look so cool on a T-shirt, and people would be like, "Well, why are there penguins and ducks on your T-shirt?" You know, like so. What do you think? I like it. She nailed it. You like it, Jasmine? Jasmine, the duck hoarder. I love it. I think it's so awesome because only. Oh yeah, the short bus is happening too, Susie. We're gonna have a lot happening here. You're gonna be like, oh, what do I get? Oh, I'll just get it all. Like seriously, folks, I'm gonna today. I'm thinking I'm gonna be doing a little bit of work on it. I gotta get it happening here because I really, like I said, back to the YouTube thing. Okay, this is about survival here for me now because the YouTube ad revenue thing is just sucking a big one, and I gotta come up with ways of helping my revenue stream here to pay for this crazy awesomeness that we're doing. So I've got to get this done, and I'm really lucky that Jean, the dancing machine, is sending us this awesome stuff that is so. She's really inside my head. I'm going to tell you right now, folks. She really is. Jean is. She has connected, like plugged right into my socket. Because I couldn't have even thought of that, but that's exactly what I like. You know what I mean? Like it's like someone says, "Oh, I can do you some artwork," and you're like, because I've had people send me lots of artwork. I got lots of it in the computer. Don't like it. Not like that. Like it just doesn't grab me. Like it just. But I think a lot of it is to do is that one, Jean is like a serious diehard fan. She knows the show inside out. and she knows me, and she knows I like thinking, that abstract out of the box MacGyver type thing. You know what I mean? She's she's taken this knowledge and come up with some just awesome stuff. So like think about it, folks. Like that when I got the email yesterday, I emailed her right away. She goes, I didn't expect to email so fast. And I was like, man, like the Jasmine, it's not just her artwork. Because like, trust me, I've got some talented artwork being sent to me, but it's not plugged into my head. You know what I mean? Like it's not the Duck Adventure. It's somebody's interpretation of the Duck Adventure that really doesn't know, or it really isn't their finger on the pulse of the show. And like we all know, like the Penguin situation. Like it's so cool. Like it's I love the penguin duck. I just do. I love the penguin duck because it's an inside joke. It's like the short bus. It's an inside joke, and if you're a fan of the show, you know what it means. You know what I mean? So, and Big H likes the Christmas artwork better. Well, that's good. It's all good, but I like I like the penguin duck. I really do. It's the kind of T-shirt people are gonna like. Well, what's that about? The penguin ducks. You know what I mean? It's like they're gonna ask you. It's like, well, penguins and ducks. You know what I mean? Like it's that one is like people will ask questions. So that's the deal. So I'm I'm gonna start working on it. I have to get it happening so that we can get you people loaded up with merchandise with ducks on it and the duck show. So what posted on Facebook? What, Susan? I don't know what you're talking about. A snowflake T-shirt. Yeah, I know, Jasmine. Maybe Gene will come up with something. A penguin duck. The picture I just showed you on the screen? No, I just got a quick screenshot from Gene email. Good morning, Mandy. I'm feeling terrible. Oh, Juanita, it's not going to be just T-shirts. It's going to be mugs. It's going to be like all kinds of stuff. You people have no idea what I'm going to unleash, but like I got to get this artwork done so that I can set it all up. I own the URL. I've got the shirt or the store URL at Cafe Press. I've got it, but I just got to get decent artwork set up so I can load it up, and I got to go into every item to make sure that the print job is right, so that when you buy a coffee mug, the print job is right on it, that the logo and everything's in the right place. But I think you're going to have too much to do. There's going to be too much selection. You're going to OD anybody. You're going to, my God, how can I get all of this stuff? So it's going to be, they got a lot of products, folks. Lots of products. They got women's T-shirts. They got, I think they got a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. So it's going to be good. Trust me. And I can't wait for it because the YouTube ad revenue sucks. It's like, it's just bad. Like, folks, you have no idea how bad it is. It's like, I don't think anybody could even, if it wasn't for the support of the fans, I would be history. So put it that way. It's things like anonymous donor buying the straw. It's like putting the GoFundMe for the bills up there, and and getting it completed in one day, and I don't have to grovel, to pay for the duck feed and miscellaneous supplies here. It's like that is such a stress relief, that I don't have to even think about it. Ask for artwork. So see, art. See, that's we don't understand. I'm not looking for free artwork. I'm looking for the right kind of artwork. Like, and it's like it's plugging into my head on how I think. I can't tell you what I want because I'm not an artist. Like, I can't. And Jean has seemed to plug. She's plugged in somehow. I don't know how she got inside my head so well, but she's on the same level. I think it's because she's been watching the show for far too long. she's she's got it. She's tapped right in. So she's tapped in, and she knows the show, and she knows what I'm like, and she's coming up with stuff. The penguin ducks, though, that's just so awesome. So she's gonna the artwork's coming. She says she's gonna mail it. Oh, maybe today. Oh, Jean, there's Jean the dance machine right now. Jean, I was just sharing everybody the penguin duck drawing you sent to me, and I'm really excited about it. I want a coffee mug and a T-shirt with the penguin ducks on it. I want a T-shirt with the penguin ducks, so people ask me what is that? What's that about? Why are there penguins and ducks on your T-shirt? That's what I want. Yeah, I just did it, Gene. I just showed them. I showed them one I like the best too. Go, the one with the green, the bigger green backstrokes. Oh, and I had technical difficulties doing it because the app crashed and the stream hung. So, but you just missed a whole bunch of praise. So it's something you sleep in, you miss the pat in the back. So the question I have for you, Gene, right now: when are you mailing me the artwork? That's my question. When are you mailing it? Because I want to scan it and get happening here. People love it. You're certainly nailing it, Gene. You're gonna mail it today? Okay, good. Lots of cardboard, eh? So it doesn't get bent. I like the one with the green strokes, the bigger green strokes that look like the green's running off a little bit. That's the one I like the best. But it's just so awesome. I think it's so cool. I can't wait for a shirt. People are like, why are... I just can't wait, because people will ask, like, why are there penguins and ducks on your chest? So now that I've got this really awesome artwork now, I have to get my act together to get this stuff posted. Oh no, Gene, you finished it? You did? You changed what I like? Oh, please don't. I'll show you the one I like. Tell me you didn't touch this one, please. Hang on. I gotta make sure we got this right. Where are we here? Because there was one that's just so awesome. Where are we here? Bear with me, folks. I'm hoping the Gene didn't change. Yeah, this is the one I like, Gene. Oh, please tell me you didn't change it. Okay. This is what I like right here. This is it. That's the one I like. Exactly like that. I like the way the green goes off the edge like that. It has just that flow to it. That's the one right there. Okay? So please, Gene, tell me that it still looks like that. Okay, when you say you'll do another, how are you going to do another? Are you like some kind of machine there? You're just pumping these things out? They got like a template? What does it look like now? What did you do to it? Gene. I really like that one. It's got that artsy look to it, you know what I mean? Hang on here, I gotta get back to the chat. You'll do another one. But how do you just whip off another one? I don't understand. She finished the green box, but how? Like, what did you do to the green box? Did you make it square? Okay. I really like that with the green jagged edges. You know, it has that illusion of movement. That's it, Susie. That's what it has. It has that like alive, artsy look to it. You know what I mean? Like it just has that. It see a square. It looks like it's too rigid. It doesn't have that flow to it. You know. I'll email you, Gene, the one that I like, so you have exactly. Or do you know you saw the screenshot? It's got that art feel to it. You know what I mean? She did not draw that. What are you talking about, Kathy? Jean has somehow planted herself in my head. Okay, you know now. Okay, yeah. So you don't need me to email you. All right. I like that one with the jagged edge. Worst case scenario, I could take that picture and spend a crap load of time digitally copying it to do a t-shirt and coffee mug. I could if I had to, but I prefer if I didn't, because it would be like, that would be like 8 hours to take that and make that bigger, because I don't have, it's a very small image. So to blow that up for artwork and then digitally fix it would be like a ton of work. It could be done. I could do it, but it would be like a day solid on a computer with a mouse. Oh. Anyways, I want to get it done. I want to get it done so that we can get the store happening for the merchandise, because they've got a lot of stuff on their website that that we can put the old duck happening to. They got a lot of stuff. They're it's not just t-shirts. I don't know if they have hoodies. I don't know if they have hoodies. They might have hoodies. Be expensive. So Gina is the official artist so far this year. But the thing is to be plugged into my head. That's the key here. It's anybody, you know, I shouldn't say anybody. You know, a lot of people that can draw, but how many people are plugged into my head? That's the thing, is being plugged in up here. You know. The fans help. What people are telling you, Gene? But like, yeah, when are you having these secret chats about what has to be done? I can't even explain. Like if someone said to me, "Oh, I want to do some artwork for you," I was like, "I don't know." It's like, just do something and throw it at me. Let me look at it. We'll see how good you are. As in plugged into my head. Or the ducks. I really like the penguin one though. The shirt I'm wearing right now, is it vintage? No, the vintage 50 ducks, the original vintage 50 ducks. is the actual picture of the 50 ducks in a hot tub. That's the original one. Which I don't even know where the artwork is for that anymore. I wish I would have had a better picture of the ducks in the hot tub, though, because the picture I have sucks. The camera that I took the picture with just sucked when I took the picture from the roof. It wasn't a good picture, which really makes me bad because it was never to be replicated situation again. Oh, now we need to have signed t-shirts from Gene. I've got some original t-shirts, Gene, but they're extra large. Actually, I've got an extra large one that's barely been worn. Maybe I've worn it maybe 3 times, maybe 5 times. I said I would never reproduce them again because I was sort of going over their collector's item, buy them now. There wasn't many made. I'm trying to think, how many did I get made? I'm trying to remember, how many was it? Was it, I think 200 is all it was made? Oh, I think it was 200. Wasn't very many shirts. I still say I had like one. What, one of the originals, Inca? Actually, Gene, you know when you signed one of your one of the drawings you did for me, and I tried to scan the Gene B 2018, and you ran off the sheet, and it's like incomplete because I've got to put your name there underneath the artwork because I just got to recognize who did this. Doing the originals, it's like it's oh, Kathy's whining because they're double printed T-shirts. That costs extra, Kathy. The back is too loud. Oh, you obviously don't grasp the front and the back situation. Over a year ago you asked, but I don't have them. I think I'll have is a used one that I have what you call it, that I've worn about 5 times. That's all I have. It's not like brand new. No, it's not sharp. I might have 2 actually, but they're not. They're not brand new. They've been worn. We might do a second run on the original. Who knows? I might throw it up on the store. I don't know. I'm trying to remember. See, the problem is that the original artwork. I gotta double check here because the original artwork was like. See, I've got it, but the what you call it, the size of the file is so small. Like, okay, hang on here. What do we got? Yeah, it's blurry, and I've got it, the original. I just found it, but it's only 5.8 megabytes, which is really small image when it comes to printing. It's not sharp, you know. It's like, how big is it here? I just want to see. Yeah, See, it's not really sharp. The ducks, like, they're not sharp. Maybe if somebody, had some skill, they could fix the ducks. That would be a lot of work. Sharpen the ducks up, each individual duck. I do have it. It's just that it's not up to my standards. But I guess, because it's retro, it's not going to be as, not going to be as sharp as the new ones are. Do an eBay auction for my old t-shirts. I've actually, the original, I've got a lot of them I use for work. But see, I like the white in the summertime because white t-shirts are much cooler than, you can't wear a colored t-shirt in the summertime. Well, I can't anyways. Like a black t-shirt in the summertime, I just cook. So I've got like quite a selection of white ones. They're in rough shape with the like really rough shape, folks. It's like the print job is faded right out. Like really faded back out. Bad. There's a little goose sitting on the, you know what? I think Tiny's a female. I watched Tiny yesterday sitting in a nesting box. Oh. The original shirt was printed by Vistaprint. That's where I was getting them all done. They can do a reprint because it's on my account. It's there. But the problem is, I'm not gonna do Vistaprint because that means I gotta buy the t-shirts. I gotta tie up a whole bunch of money. It's expensive fast. You start tying up t-shirts. Still got a lot of t-shirts upstairs of the double print. Can't get the double prints anymore. No more front. They totally scrubbed their site now. You cannot buy front and back printed t-shirts. Those so the t-shirts I have left that are front and back, that's it. There will be no more. So to get as Nancy, I think it was Nancy complained, or Kathy complained the backs are too loud. So to get a picture of the cartoon on the front and the actual photo on the back, what I got in stock that's the end of it. So. But I watched Tiny yesterday in the nesting box. So tonight, weather-wise, yes, I don't know, because I think tonight everybody's going to be outside. I think we're outside for the next 2 days, maybe 3. You know what I've realized yesterday? What I have to do tomorrow? I gotta wash my windows. Because my laying in the house yesterday, I realized that my windows were really dirty, but it's not inside that they're really dirty, it's outside. The outside of the window is really dirty. So tomorrow's supposed to be, it says 7 degrees tomorrow. So I'm hoping I feel good enough to wash the barn out and do my windows. Doing the windows is a fast job actually, because I'll just do it with soap, water, car wash brush and spray them off. They're just filthy outside. So today is freezing rain. Oh, we got another snowflake warning. They're giving us a warning because in the wintertime you gotta have special weather statements in effect. So freezing rain is possible late this afternoon, even across portions of Central. Okay. Oh, they're calling for freezing rain. All right. So that's what we're having here today. Freezing rain. -3 and rain. Then it's going to go to -1 tonight, and then we're going to have 7 degrees tomorrow. And then 1 degree. So the ducks are going to be outside for the next 2 nights. Because tonight's -1, tomorrow is 1. Then Friday they're out all day, and then it goes to -16, and then we're back to -27 degrees Saturday and Sunday and Monday. Man, back to the bad weather, right? Yeah, we're back to the deep freeze is going to come back. But at least for the next 2.5 days, the ducks are outside, which that makes my life a little bit easier being sick. Because when you're sick like this, it's nice to have a little bit of a break. You know, it really is, folks. It's like when you're feeling like this, and you just want to lay down. I just wish I would like either take the plunge on the sickness thing or just get better. So, my neighbor hasn't called. I need my driveway done so I can get out of here. I can't drive the car out because the snowbank is so big out of the highway. I can't get out with the car. I could drive the truck out, but the car, I'm stuck here right now. Oh. I also have to get some more sand and salt because I've only got 3 bags, and if we're gonna freeze and rain like crazy that they're calling, it's gonna be just a mess here. It'll be dangerous to walk around. Talking about walking around, folks, you know I've been wearing my big work boots all winter, okay, with those gator things on my legs, and I've noticed my ankle hasn't been sore, but yesterday, because I didn't have to clean the barn, and I was like, it was basically some quick running around, getting ready for last night. Duck hospital and putting logging the ducks up and that kind of stuff. I decided I'm going to put on that little ankle brace thing I had and wear my big winter boots. Just slip them on because I thought to myself, I only got to walk here, there. It's like I didn't think I was going to be outside that long. Well, I got back in the house after I did all my stuff, the duck hospital, the water, locked, put the gate down and, locked everybody up. And I got into the house and my hand, or my ankle was so sore. I was like, I honestly don't remember the last time it was that sore. I can't, I gotta wear my work boots or I'm in pain. So, that, so I'm not going to do that again. I'm going to wear my work boots, even if I have to do just a little bit of running around. Okay, that was a weird noise. Okay, folks, I'm going to go and get my breakfast happening. I'm going to call my neighbor again to see about getting my driveway done. And then I'm going to go to the food bank, hopefully, is what's going to happen. I got to phone the food bank guy to see if make sure he can make it there today. I hope so, because like we're well over 60 dozen eggs, like well over 60. So, anyways, yeah, that's what I gotta do. I gotta get things happening here. Thanks for joining me, and thanks Gene big time for that awesome artwork. I'm hoping you can replicate what you did. Really wish you wouldn't have colored her all in. So, but I gotta get this happening artwork wise so that we can get everybody's mugs out to them, because everybody's gonna want some mugs. Especially we're gonna have a lot of different mugs to choose from. You're gonna be going like, I've got too many duck mugs. I really like that penguin though. So I'm gonna say goodbye because I gotta get some food into me, and I might lay down because I'm not feeling the best. I'm hating life right now, feeling the way I'm feeling. So I'll talk to you later, folks.